Well, Congresswoman, I think lying is bad.
Initially, Facebook labeled that as a false statement and took action in order to make sure that it didn't propagate. And then subsequently, as we learned from the folks who put this information out, they themselves said, look, they got help from a conservative insider at Facebook who knew about a loophole saying you could just post this as opinion and then get it back up there and then allow people to spread it that way. The contrast is huge between the way Facebook is handling climate science and the way it's handling medical science around COVID. When people were posting things saying, hey, literally, bleach is a solution to COVID. If you use bleach internally, you can deal with COVID. Well, Facebook acted immediately and said, that's false, that's just not true. That's not opinion. You can't just characterize an opinion and get away because it's dangerous. It's just factually and scientifically untrue. So we're not going to let you put that up there. That's the way that climate science should be handled as well. Climate change has very acute effects on things like sea level rise and flooding. And we've seen how flooding is causing problems for communities. It's increasing the prevalence of disease. It's increasing the prevalence of serious storms and exacerbating a host of other problems. If you look globally, it's causing migrations, it's causing famine. This idea that there's not a link between climate and human impacts is something that is directly beneficial to Facebook's advertisers. The CO2 Coalition and other groups like this, you don't have to scratch very far to recognize that these are groups paid for by industry, specifically by fossil fuel industries. And those industries are also industries that are affirmatively advertising on Facebook. It's a letter saying, like, re-engage your process here. You have it. You just need to use it. We're not asking you to create something from scratch. You have the ability to do this. Just close the loophole and just say, look, just because it's opinion doesn't mean all of a sudden it can go wherever it wants. In the same way that you can't have a, quote, opinion that bleach is good for you if injected into your body, you can't have an opinion that CO2 is really good for people around the planet and that the temperature change in the planet is not a problem or that it is not happening at all.